there's a team out there in the NFC South that I still
no other relevant team in that division.
I still think people are sleeping too much on them Falcons. They have the potential. They have the potential to be one of the best rushing offenses in the league and carry them to the NFC South title.
Jules, you've been a Bears fan. You should know what a bad NFL quarterback looks like.
All right, here's the deal, Brady.
I don't care I don't care where they drafted Bijan. They're not winning that many games.
Here's the deal, Brady. The Falcons. This leads me into this. This leads me into the second half of the hot take. First is just that the Falcons are winning the NFC South. Second of all, they are going to have a top 5 rushing season in the history of the NFL.
Wow.
Here's why.
Well, wait, where were the Bears last year?
The Bears were number 5 with 3,000-ish. 3,000 give or take rushing yards.
They're not going to score. What happens when they have like 3rd and 8? They're going to turn it over.
They're still going to hand it off to Bijan Robinson. And the Falcons last year.
That's crazy. Are you kidding me?
The Falcons last year.
The Falcons are going to have a top 5 rushing unit of all time with Tyler Algier and Desmond.
Hold on. Let me finish this. With Tyler Algier, with mind you, 1,000-yard rusher Tyler Algier last year, and Cordero Patterson and the whole rest of the crew, they were 3rd in the league in rushing with 2,718 yards. That was 3rd in the NFL. And they say, oh yeah, we'll just add on to that the best college running back by a mile in the draft. So you know what? You get 2,700 yards. Then you say, all right, we're going to go away from Mariota, who still will throw the ball. We're just going to give it to Desmond Ridder and let all the other guys on our team run wild.
The Eagles, buddy. What are you talking about? You don't even know your own take.
Yes, what is confusing you here? They had one. Yeah, I'm saying last year with Mariota, who threw the ball more than he ran it, he's getting 2,700 yards rushing offense for the Falcons, and now they got the best running back in college football. Just boom, 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 running, running, that's not crazy, stopping. Bro. I say they go over 3,000 yards rushing. That's only 300 more yards rushing than last season with Bijan Robinson. Oh, now he's thinking about it.
They had 2,400 yards last year?
The Falcons had 2,700 rushing yards.
Dang.
Which means they add Bijan.
I still think that's crazy, though. There's no way they do that again. Because
so you know what?
Teams are just going to have their ears pinned back for Desmond Ridder. I mean, like, what team's going to let the Falcons run the ball, then, when they have Desmond Ridder trying to throw it?
It's not about what teams let them. It's about who can stop them.
It's the Falcons. I think a lot of teams can stop them.
Some can. But that not enough to keep them out of the playoffs in the South. I'll tell you this. No one in the NFC South is stopping the rushing game. I think they go 5-1 in the division. I don't care how many games they lose in the rest of the season. They have to win 3 more games in that season to win the division at 8 and 9.
I'm so excited to pull that back out at the end of the year.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you are.
I think that the Saints are going to battle for the number 1 seed. I think they might get the 1 seed this year.
The 1 seed?
Yeah.
Like not the 1 in the South, the 1 seed overall.
The 1 seed in the NFC.
Oh my goodness. And y'all are telling me I'm crazy for Seattle.
Dude, the Saints are loaded.
The Saints are loaded. Okay, go on. I'll hear out your explanation. I'll hear it out.
Okay, hear out my take. The division is a cakewalk. They're going to go 5-1, 6-0, easy. They have an easy schedule. Then the NFC, which is easier. All the other top teams, Philly and Dallas. Philly and Dallas
can't even talk through his own take.
Philly, Dallas, and the Giants are all going to be good. They're going to be battling it out. San Fran, who knows what's going to happen? I mean, who else is going to contend for that top spot? The Saints are loaded. Their defense is fantastic. They have a great defensive coach. Derek Carr has never had a good defense, and he's won with awful defenses. Michael Thomas, Chris Olave, Kamara's going to be back in a month. Their team is loaded, Jules. They're loaded, and they got a cakewalk schedule. There's no reason they should not win 13, 14 games at all.
There's no way you think Derek Carr can take that team or
Derek
any
Carr
team
took
for that matter.
Derek Carr took the Las Vegas Prisoners to the playoffs a couple years ago. There's no reason he cannot take the Saints, the weakest division in football. No reason at all.
That's ridiculous. I think I've never.
That's way better than your Seattle take. Are you kidding me? You think Geno Smith's going to do that?
Yeah, he made the playoffs last year. Now he's got a better supporting cast.
Jules,
he is a better supporting cast.
I just did the better version of your take, and you're shitting. You're crapping on it. Like
the Saints are not a young team. The Saints
do
not have playmakers. They don't have playmakers. Olave's all right. I don't think he's
Olave's
insane.
great. Olave's fantastic.
A good receiver.
Okay, I don't think you realize this, Jules. Olave was neck and neck with Garrett Wilson until they got Aaron Rodgers, and all the hype got on Garrett Wilson.
Yeah,
Olave is that dude. He's fantastic.
Aaron
and he had Andy Redhead Dalton throwing him the ball. Red Rifle
Olave
Dalton.
Has Derek Carr. Derek Carr. You realize
Derek Carr is good. Derek Carr made multiple Pro Bowls. Derek Carr was on the Raiders.
Okay, Tyler Huntley made the Pro Bowl last year.
Tyler, okay, that's fair, but not the point.
Mitch.
I don't want to compare anyone to Tyler Huntley.
Mac Jones has made a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, and the GOAT Mitch Trubisky has made a Pro Bowl.
Didn't Mariota make the Pro Bowl last year? Someone else low tier did last year too.
Last year?
I think that's absolutely more ridiculous than the Seahawks. The Seahawks have a proven good team and a proven good coach. What has Dennis Allen done for the New Orleans Saints? Nothing.
Allen is a fantastic defensive coach.
Nada. The Saints are not good.
The Saints the Saints are good. They are loaded.
They are not.
They are loaded at every single position. They're good.
They are not.
And they're in a dog water division. Why do you think they're not going to be good? Jules, this is crazy.
They're just not a good football team. It's plain and
simple.
Where
are the Falcons?
No one in that division is a good.
What position are the Falcons better at than the Saints besides running back? AKA right now the least relevant position.
Running back 3, running back 4. They're gonna run all
running
over
back 7. They're better. I don't care. What else?
I think Drake London and Chris Olave are basically. Olave and Drake London are basically the same dude.
They have worse weapons. They have a worse defense. They have, we'll say, equal on the head coach.
Hold on. Worse weapons. I would consider Drake London and Cordero Patterson better weapons, and Matt Collins,
like 34,
just ripped now. He's been on the steroids or something, and they got some guys.
Cordero Patterson is their third string running back. You got to be kidding.
He's a super flex. He can play receiver.
Yeah, he's a super flex.
They're going to be having him
flex on my fantasy team. He's not good.
They're going to be having Cordero at
Patterson's
multiple different positions.
He's not going to get the ball that much. He's their third running back. He'll get a screen a game. The Saints have Alvin Kamara.
He's not just playing running back. That's the thing.
Yeah, he'll play slot 2 snaps a game. What are you talking about? The Saints have Alvin Kamara. That's the better version and younger version of Cordero Patterson.
I love Alvin Kamara.
Because he's a stud and he's actually like in his prime, unlike Cordero Patterson. Jules, that's
since when are we comparing Kamara to Cordero Patterson? The running back 1 Kamara versus the running back 1 Bijan Robinson. I'd take Robinson right now.
Yeah, I probably would too, to be fair.
Yeah, I know you would too. Yeah.
Anyways, we're not talking about I gave you running backs. I said the Falcons were better running backs. What else are they better at? There's nothing else.
How about tight end? I don't care if Kyle Pitts hasn't produced anything in years. I'd still take him over Jawan Johnson.
Okay, you got it. Hair at tight end. What else do you have?
A hair. Give me a break.
What has Kyle Pitts done to prove he's better than Jawan Johnson? He's done nothing.
Kyle Pitts is a weapon. I
don't care if he was drafted top 5. That doesn't mean anything.
If they can,
Trey Lance was drafted top 5.
Whoa! I never said top 5. I never said top 5. I'm just saying that he's a realistic weapon that they can use.
He's a weapon in college. He hasn't done anything since he got in the league. He had one good rookie year. Last year he was garbage, and he's not done anything since.
You cannot.
Jules, you cannot use that. You can't say a tight end who hasn't produced since he was at college is going to win the NFC South.
When we're talking about weapons and talent on your offensive side of the ball, you cannot tell me with a straight face right now that you would take Jawan Johnson over Kyle Pitts.
Okay, I would take Kyle Pitts over Jawan Johnson. But you cannot tell me with a straight face that you would take Drake London and recently ripped Mac Hollins over Chris Olave and Michael Thomas.
Well, Michael Thomas has half of a foot apparently, and he can't run. I mean,
Michael Thomas is still Michael Thomas,
include Michael Thomas,
the person who set the record for league receptions a couple years ago. He's still going to produce, and he's still that dude.
2017.
He's also a 6'3", 4" monster.
Brady, you were still in middle school when Michael Thomas had all those receptions.
I think I was in high school.
Today is a new day. Today is a new day.
Yeah, and that's why they got Chris Olave too. Michael Thomas doesn't even have to be the wide receiver 1. He can be the wide receiver 3.
Olave, Drake London. Olave has proven to be better. Drake London is still a very solid receiver for comparison wise.
So Chris Olave is like here. We'll put Drake London here.
Olave is here. Olave is not up here.
Mac Collins is somewhere under the floor.
Olave is not up here yet. Olave is around here. and I'd say Drake London's around here. So your wide receiver 1, I would say, yeah, they're better by a little bit.
Wide receiver 2 is way better.
Your wide receiver 2 hasn't played football in 5 years.
And when's the last time yours has done anything? I don't even know where Mac Hollins was last year. He's not relevant. Only reason he was relevant is Michael Thomas
did. I'll bet you right now, Mac Hollins played more snaps than Michael Thomas did last season. And
that's not the bet. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about last year. We're talking about this year.
You're saying you just made the argument that Mac Hollins barely has done anything last year or played or whatever.
I'm moving on. Thanks for watching Neutral Zone Reaction with Brady Hannon and Jules Bergman. Make sure to catch our other videos and live streams on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and Audible.
We hope you enjoyed and can't wait to talk football with you next time.